I want to welcome to my channel and thank you for tuning in. Please subscribe and share. I wanted to show this video for one main reason is that unlike what CNN, CNBC, and all are talking about, there's a move called JEXIT. I don't know if many of you don't know. I've been following them for a while. We have this cantor. His name is Cantor Sergey Goldenholz. He's a founding member, and there's a movement of American Jewry moving out of the Democratic Party. They just don't see eye to eye anymore. They no longer feel that they're welcomed, and at the same time, the values have completely changed. I see some anti-Semitism there, although they haven't done nothing. Especially, Elon Omar, who made statements about the Benjamins and. They feel, not American enough. They feel more Jewish than Israel, than being in Israel, than being an American. I mean, there's a lot of things that some of the Democratic, I said some, I didn't say all, I said some, have said. But this movement called JEXIT, I want you guys to listen to a little bit. I mean, I can't put the whole thing because of the copyright rules. I'll have a whole link to it. But people are moving out of this party. Okay, so maybe I'll put a minute and a half like that. If you don't want to get copyrighted here. But again, there's a movement, and it's called JEXIT. The Democrat Party is no longer the home of American Jews. And he's not the first one. Many Americans and Canadians that I speak to are slowly moving out of the Democratic Party, and reasons of the open border, Medicare for all, the BDS movement against Israel. So there's a lot of Jews right now that are not happy and moving out and going into the party of the Republican Party, and they're saying that Donald Trump is the president, and the #1 president ever to support Israel. Here, let's just listen to a little bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, Shabbat Shalom. Happy Rosh Chodesh Nisan, our time of freedom and redemption. A huge opportunity. A huge opportunity for us to tell our story about how and why we left the party of our parents and grandparents, and why it's imperative for other Jews to do the same. My parents were born in Israel, and they came here legally. They came here legally in 1965, and they registered Democrat, and they remained loyal to the party until they escaped along with the rest of us deplorables. Back in high school, when it came time for me to register, I didn't know any better, so I registered in line with the family, keeping the sacred tradition alive. My departure began during Obama's first term, and it developed steadily throughout his presidency. The fundamental changes in our country that I saw taking place from 2008 to 2012 were just not the ones that I hoped for. But I realized, unfortunately, that they were the ones that we were promised. Any criticism of this past summer, I officially exited the party. So how do we make others see what we see? How do we make our fellow Jews realize that President Trump is by far the greatest friend to Israel that we have ever had in the White House? Passover is around the corner, as you all know, and it's our obligation. It's our obligation to teach our children about the plight of our ancestors. We must know how to answer the age-old question when our children ask us, why is this president different from all other presidents? And our answer is the same as we were slaves. We were slaves to a party that made promises and didn't keep them. But with President Trump, it's promises made, promises kept. President Trump moved the U.S. Embassy to Jerusalem. President Trump stopped a payment of $200 million that Obama made to the Palestinians. President Trump cut funding to the Palestinian Authority. President Trump removed the word occupied from all State Department documents related to Israel. President Trump closed the Palestinian embassy in Washington, D.C. President Trump supports Israel's absolute right to self-defense. President Trump halted the sale of F-35s to Turkey. And just last week, President Trump recognized the Golan Heights as sovereign Israeli territory.
Anyways, like I said, we credit Global News. Thank you very much, Global News. We gave them credit. Global News. I'll have a link. But like I said, my name is Samuel Zerzer for the SE channel. This is the new movement that's happening. It's called JEXIT. It's been there for a while, but I'm sure many of you don't know. But there's starting. I can't say percentage. I'm not sure. But they're starting. They're starting. The American jury starting to realize this is not the party, the JFK party they call it, or this is not the party anymore that they no longer see eye to eye. My name is Samuel Zerzer for the SE channel. God bless the Republic. Take care. God bless.